Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Sean Higgs coming at you here. A little midday money. Wednesday. It's Wednesday already. September 21st. Hope everybody's doing good today. Your hump day. What else is there to say? Like, subscribe, ring the bell here. Winner free picks, max wagers. That's where we're at 7 days a week. And if you're not wondering if you're on the other channels. You're probably wondering because nothing's coming on. Well, you'll know on Saturday where we're at for your other channels. Mr. Sean Higgs on Twitter. If you want to come give me a follow, why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you come follow me? I don't understand. I'm a nice guy. Give out some winners. The free pick steal rolling underneath if you're interested in that. And that's what you're going to get for 1 minute and 5 seconds. That's it. You've missed out. Party's over. Now, yesterday, dropped a play here in a video. Tampa Bay run line. Let's be honest. Astros to the World Series. That's all we got to say about that. All I got to say about the Astros. Lost with the Rays there. Seattle also. I had a run line play on Seattle. Cash my Reds under, but 1 and 2 day overall. 190, 192 in the video, plus 25, 55. 187, 184. My totals, 59, 33 with my favorites. 474, 464 plus 24.92. 467, 473. Down to 789 on the site. So I got to get back on track. And again, shop around. As you can see, big difference between $2,400 and $789. Football, college 11 and 12 in the video. NFL 6 and 8 in the video. We are like plus money in overall for the season, but the video picks, it's hit or miss. What am I going to tell you, folks? I try to win everyone in here. I just picked the wrong game to put in here. But the games we put in here are premium plays. They're not, I put up a 3-pack or a 5, whatever. Maybe get one or something in the package, but I can't put them all up here. And I've chose poorly, I guess you could say here, with the video free picks. It happens. What else? Tim, how are you today? Sorry I didn't talk to you when I came in. I was running late, so I had to get...
No, all good. I've been we got done with the ESP show a little while ago. And I've been watching Counter-Strike this morning. So my favorite team is playing, so it's all fun.
There you go. Got a little Met Day action today. The Mets won yesterday. I like the Mets today. As much as I said the Astros, pencil them in. I think Tampa Bay won't get it done. I think Seattle's another team I think is up against it. The Brewers, I don't want to say they've mailed it in, but you've dropped, 4 or 5 in a row here? Not looking too good. It's tough taking a Met game in an afternoon spot. I don't like it. I'm taking a fave here. I've taken 9. What do we got? 92 favorites I've taken on the season. I'm going to take one here with the Mets, and the line's I guess it's holding steady. I got it at 125 earlier, so.
I'm already going to be I'm already on the Mets and the Astros as well. I just think they're good spots. Both teams going for the sweep. Both teams are the better team in the situation.
As much as everyone talks about, like, oh my goodness, the Dodgers have 103 wins. They're unbelievable. Look at them just keep going and going and going. Yeah, Houston's got 5 less wins than them. Like totally.
Houston's got 98 right now.
Yeah, so they have 5 less wins. Totally under. Because the Astros, and they were big under team, right? They weren't hitting good pitching, and then they just kept. It's here they got 100 wins basically.
Yeah,
and
they're a good team,
and they're good, but it's like you didn't think they were that. They're good, but that's like as much as everybody gets on the Dodgers, like, oh, it's the Dodgers. Look at this. Oh my, but you have 5 more wins, and that team seems to go 8-1. Like they seem to be 8-2 every 10 games. Like they'll drop one and win 8 in a row, lose 1, 7 in a row, lose 2, 13 in a row.
8-2 right now. Their last 10.
It's crazy.
Tough team to beat.
Crazy.
Which will just make them losing in the DS even funnier, but that's not the point.
Yankees money line never in doubt yesterday.
Oh my God!
Boy, I've been kind of sputtling the last 10 days in baseball.
Mm-hmm.
And I fired a bunch today. I got a lucky 7-pack out today.
Oh,
Yes,
nice.
yesterday was like, man, do I take the Pirates? Do I see these big dogs? I would have. There'd be no show today because I would have to go on buy. I would be running late because I'd have to go buy a new computer. Computers, because everything the screen would have been punched in front of me. The laptop would have been smashed. The backup TV would have been. I would have been like, one thing losing if you took the Pirates yesterday, they lose 5-4. All right,
Yeah.
whatever. It was 2-1, and then they blew.
Nope.
You're up 5-2, 5-1. What was the score? 8-3,
8-4.
8-4.
And then you get Judge and then Stanton with a grand slam. Pittsburgh Pirates, am I right?
Pirate baseball, baby.
And I remember Harry tweeted out in one of our group chats, someone live bet the Pirates at like minus whatever when they were up 8-4. Threw 75 grand on it to win 4,500. We're like, oh well, that looks like a free 4.5K or whatever it was. Yeah, it wasn't free.
Can you imagine? One,
oh, God.
I mean, you got that kind of money. That 75 grand to him is probably like 7,500 to me or something. You know, like it's a chunk, but it's not gonna hurt the guy.
Yeah, no.
But the fact is, 75 grand. This is, and I don't say love to see it. Like you see crazy stuff like that, people put in, $200,000 to win. Like, all right, what do you do? I mean, like you're gambling. You don't. You know what I'm saying? Like you have money, so let's be honest. You probably got a Bugatti car or something. It's. I want those people to lose.
Yeah, 100%. I remember week 1 it was USC and Rice, and we see a thing. Oh, somebody put $1,000 on USC money line to win $16, and then there was like a story. Oh yeah, a beer at the USC game $16, so he just paid for his beer.
I mean, ridiculous. And people are people. I don't know. I don't get it. I mean, I don't like laying 140 on 100. Like I'm not going to put 75,000. So. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like it makes zero sense to me.
Yeah,
it does not make much sense. But what does in this crazy world?
Nothing makes sense.
Let's see what's going on.
But it all does.
Apparently. All right, Twitter. If you're on Twitter, Mr. Sean Higgs, the picks are tweeted out for those interested on the Twitter feed. Let me get the right comment. Here we go. All right. So I was on the wrong banner. Ray Reddington's in the house. Good morning. Lock of the day, I say. KC Royals cash. Lock of the day today is the Blue Jays. Let's see. Gash been on the road. More than solid. I'm with you, Ray. Brio's in the house. Facebook friend. How are you today, Brio? Dodgers under the 8.5. Who's on the hill today? May, right? Is it a May day? May and Mad Bum in Hollywood, huh? I can do that. Yes. Cleveland, Baltimore over the 8. Are they going to start hitting? I mean, I want to take the Tigers. I think that have the Tigers lost to the Orioles this year? They won 5 in a row, 6 in a row against them. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I bet you got it up.
Yeah, I just pulled it up. I mean, when's the last time they've lost? Nothing this year, and they've won 7 in a row.
There you go.
8 in a row. 8 in a row going back to August 1st, 2021. 11-0, 5-1, 3-0, 4-2, 6-4, 5-2. See, I'd still like the under here. Sox over, yes. Do that 7.5, yes. Detroit money line, yes. Texas run line with Dunning on the hill, huh? I like the over, so I'll pull for Texas scoring 8 runs in the first 2 innings. Sure. Actually, I need 9 runs because it ends 8-0. I'm a loser. White Sox run line with Lance Lynn. I get it, right? Why lay it? If White Sox win, they win going away a couple runs. I understand, sure. Brandon Ball, what do you got? Hit Braves team over 5.5 today versus who's that pitcher today for the Nats? Who's on the hill for the Natties?
Paulo Espino.
Espino today?
It's a Espino day, and it's the noon game, or it's the early game.
Yeah. Hold on this. Paulo Espino is 35 years old. I thought he was like in his third year. Oh, he is in his third year. He's just 35. He didn't just come up until 2017, though. So basically,
Yeah, I guess he's been in his what? Is that a well? He was in 2017 and then went down to the minors for like 3 years and then came back up in 2020. And because Washington has nothing, he keeps a job in Washington.
I mean, he was a career minor leaguer. Obviously, the guy was drafted 2006, right?
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, it was 2006 draft
Wow.
pick by the Indians, round 10. So he's in the minors, and then he had the whole COVID kind of stuff. So then he came up a little bit. Listen, we joke. He's terrible. He's got a 4.27 ERA. That's run of the mill. That's not terrible, right? We're making jokes. He's a 35-year-old guy. He's pitched last year and this year, basically. Good for him. Good for him at 35, getting 20 starts in the major leagues, right? Like that's the time when guys his age are never coming back to the majors, and here he is pitching every 5 days. Now,
granted, it's on Washington, which is kind of like a AAA team, but
I say this when we say take Washington. All right, you got a 4-something ERA, so you're a 5-inning guy. That's not terrible in today's day and age of pitching, right, Tim? I mean, come on. They pull pitchers out with no hitters in the 7th inning. So this guy's going 5 innings, giving up 3 runs. Is he really putting you in harm's way?
no, he's not terrible. He's actually been pitching quite well this year for the Nationals.
I mean, this month alone, 5 games, 2 starts, because they just pull him out of, he's like a bullpen kind of guy, 1 inning. But before that, 5 innings, 3 runs, 5 innings, 1 run, 5 innings, 3 runs, and actually 5+. 4 1/3, 3 is bad. 5 2/3, 4 runs. He had San Diego back-to-back. The guy went 10 innings, 10 hits, 7 earned runs. Not the best. Struck out 7 guys, 7 walks. 5 innings versus the Cubs, 1 run. I mean, I don't know. It's easy to say let's go over the team total, right? He played Atlanta back in April. 3 innings, 4 hits, 3 runs, homer. Then where do we see him? We see a lot of bullpen action from him. 4 innings, 6 hits, 2 runs in a start. 5 1/3, 6 innings, 3 runs, 3 earned, 4 runs. Again, 2 homers, 5 Ks. I don't know if I'm going to go over the runs with him. I don't know. Especially in early game. What's the lineup? You got a lineup on this, Brendan? I mean, we got a full action lineup here for the Braves.
We should have a lineup. Yeah, I'm about to say the game starts in 7 minutes.
Well, I'm just saying, is it a full squad?
Contreras, Harris, Rosario, Grossman. Yeah, complete squad. Even after they clinched last night, a playoff spot. So, yes.
I mean, you think they should get there. They're good, right? They're good for 4 runs. Can you get something off the bullpen? Is it -110? Is it a low number? The 5.5? As long as you're not laying juice on it, like a 140ish, I'd say okay. Rockies, Tigers. Rockies run line and the Tigers.
Wow, Tigers +15, really going on a ledge there. I know what you mean, 1.5. It's later in the chat, but I just wanted to make a joke.
Oh, it's 1 point. I was going to say, I thought it was taking them plus the 150. I was like, oh, the line came down. So I was going to say, because it was 140, they were plus 140. I would take the Tigers. Listen, you got them there plus the run. Why not the run? Why not the money line? They've taken them. And San Fran, mail it in. Hey, taking overs in Marlins games. I know. I'm the same way. It's like they can't score, but 6.5s. I can't justify going under. Phillies over. You think they're going to get to Gausman? Dodgers run line. Only way to bet the Dodgers. Rocks over. 10 with Marquis and Webb on the hill. I don't know. I know we had some runs the other day. They get 10-7, 6-3. It's another 10 today. I don't know. Marquis off a 2-1 loss at the Cubbies. Then at home, here's a wild one. His last game at home is 13-10. Eeh. Webb gave up 5 to the Dodgers, a couple to the Cubbies. I might be looking at an under in that Rocky game just because it's Webb. Astros game under, sure. Colors has been very good. Cards, Padres, Sox, and Tribe. So I like the over in the Sox and the Indians game. And the Cards, Padres, I would probably say let's go a little Snell run line there for a big payday. How about that? What do you think about that one? Snell run line against Mikolos. I enjoy Mikolos with the 11-12 record. The guy's, he's either in it or he's out of it. Right? You know what you're getting at this guy. I love guys who get decisions. Hasn't pitched bad lately. I mean, well, kind of skewed. His number is good because he had that 8 shutout versus the Cubbies, but 4 runs versus the Pirates and 3 runs versus Cincy, and penciled and sandwiched in that 8 shutout, another 4 runs in Cincy, 4 innings, 3 in the Cubbies, 5 total runs in that game. Yeah. I'll go looking for the big money Padres run line. Team total Pittsburgh over 2.5. Let's do it. Let's do it, baby. Right? Is this a first start back here for Sevy? Is this a Sevy return? I believe so. Let's pull up his game logs. I believe this is a welcome back game for Sevy. Yeah, let's go over those runs.
Yeah,
We'll
last
go over the
start,
runs and
July 13th, Cincinnati.
Yeah.
2 innings.
Teaser alert on a Wednesday. Not on the Tuesday teasers. DeMond comes in on a Wednesday. Georgia minus 35 and under 6. I don't mind teasing down Georgia and Michigan. I like the under in Georgia anyway, so tease it up. And I think Michigan's going to beat Taglia tune over. Braves run line early. Again, we're just talking about Espino. Braves didn't switch up the lineup, so sure. Do you put any stock in zigzag NFL? No. Running back Tigers Orioles under. Yes. I have Illinois my college survivor against Chattanooga.
Nope, you're screwed. Oh, no. Okay.
Oh, so you're doing the Big Ten, and you've picked Nebraska, Iowa, and Rutgers so far.
No,
you're still alive.
Chattanooga revenge spot from college basketball, the bracket. So, no, I'm kidding. No, you should be fine.
Revenge for college hoops. Listen, this is a game I'm not looking at. They should win. Right? I mean, come on. Tooch! Hit the like button. Thank you, buddy. Go visit Tooch, people. Follow him on Twitter and his YouTube channel. Plus 108. Let's do it then, Brandon. That's fine. I don't mind that. I don't mind it. As long as we weren't laying a crazy number, sure. 5.5 it is. Anthony, nice chatting earlier. Reds. We got some Cincy plus money here on the run line versus the Sox. Why not? I don't like Boston. He's a low-turn sponsor with hefty garbage. I like it. I saw some of that. Whatever. I mean, we already got the Texans, so. Llama Power, you know it. Look, I moved. So you see my Johnny Drama. I got to hang the Johnny Drama. One of the llamas might be leaving for Johnny Drama. My signed Johnny Drama picture. Cincy Boston over 10 looks tempting. I had the under there yesterday, but I understand if you want to get into this because Seabold's on the hill. What do we got here? Definitely juice to the over two with these guys. I mean, his Seabold numbers are terrible. 11 innings, 24 hits. I mean, yeah, like I'm not. What are we doing taking the Reds at plus? How is he favored here? I know the Reds are bad. 7 innings of 4 runs versus Toronto. 7 innings. Let me do this again. 7 runs and 4 2/3 versus Toronto. Nice day versus the Cubbies. 1 run in 4 innings. 6 hits still. And the Yanks, 2 2/3, 9 hits, 7 runs. Now, are the Reds, Toronto, and the Yankees? But you're telling me you can't score some runs off a guy? I might have to take the Reds today too. Under first 5 Yankees. They're going to walk Reynolds this time and retire the rest. Pirates pitcher will win Cy Young next year. I like Ronzi. I'm a Ronzi guy. I don't know if I want to go under just cause Sevy off the DL. I'm a Yankee fan. Am I going to be shocked when they get him for 2 runs in the first inning today? And it's 4-1 in the third? I'm not looking to play an under in a Yankee game. Not with Sevy on the hill. And not after they gave up a bunch of runs yesterday. Trying to get the scrubs out of my way first in my survivor for college. All right, well, take Illinois. Keep Ohio State in the back burner. I'm going to go back and look at your where is the I lost your comment there. Who you taking already? I know you got Rutgers. Free minds in house.
Rutgers, Nebraska, and Iowa.
Yeah. So he's still got Michigan out there. Obviously you save Ohio State, Michigan you really need a win. Quiet in here today. Quiet. That's because I don't put on the I didn't throw it on the P&P channel. Only on weekends.
Or Bookie Blasters. You didn't even put us on Bookie Blasters. That's a whole 1 viewer.
Yeah, you know what? I probably should put on Bookie Blasters.
We did the ESB show on Bookie Blasters just to do it on Bookie Blasters.
It usually gets like 17 views.
Oh, right again. There you go.
But I'll do it on the weekend and say, you want to see the rest, come during the week. But, honestly, they're going to watch on the weekend because that's what I should probably do. I should probably put them on the channels during the weekend. On the weekend, have them all come to the Win a Free Pick at Max Wager channels.
Yeah.
As opposed to putting on when everybody's watching on the weekend. But we're going Mets again. Yes. Mets in it up.
Yes.
I got hidden gems today. I've been trying to work on some college football. Got to do the old hidden gem show with Craig.
Oh, you guys are still doing that?
I was always a fan favorite. Yeah, because he's like, we're talking about it on Look Headlines. He's like, hey, people are asking about hidden gems. I said, oh, usually we started that. Last year, I think we started that in October, but we could still get it now. I mean, you can't really do it the first couple weeks because the matchups. You got to just get in.
Yeah.
So it's tough finding some kind of under the radar kind of matchup there.
Correct.
So I'm still kind of looking. I'm digging for something good for the show. And then I got to get ready for the Power Hour on Thursday.
There you go.
Steelers tomorrow. I would take the Steelers. I mean, 5. Like, really trust in Cleveland. This is, again, am I betting this game? No. Not. I want to take the over. I'm not doing it. I made the mistake last week of putting a play in here Thursday night when I shouldn't have. Not doing that again. I think most people are baseballed out until the playoffs. I get it. Yeah, probably. But really, should they be, J-Rock? Because most people are favorite bettors, and favorites are cashed at 60%. So they should. And again, that doesn't mean you're probably profitable if you're taking every mega fave. You're probably closer to 500, but who knows? Faves cash in that kind of clip. Joe Public should be up a little bit. Richie P in the house. What's up, Richie? How are you? Reynolds over 1.5 bases. Yes, Willie Adame over bases. Sure, let's do it. I like Willie Adame. Made a prediction. O's go 5-15 last 20. The collapse looks like it's on. I think a couple teams are kind of mailing it in the last week or so. Anton, how you been? I haven't been live in a while. How have you been? I am good. Tim is good. Glad you've popped in. Maybe you're just sitting in the background watching, not chatting, but we appreciate you coming in. You know that. You know I love. Listen, people don't come in the show. I was doing the show with Ross Benjamin yesterday, talking some football. And he's like, if you want to set someone be a guest. I said, Russ, come in whenever you want. Come in, talk, say, hey, I love this game today. I said, my show isn't a come in and have a back and forth. Tim pops on, we do our stuff. Hey, you like this, that. My show is, here are my picks. They're your picks. Let's talk about it. So please come in, Anton. I miss you. UNLV. Let's jump over to some college football with the Running Rebels. First, Utah State. Utah State's really, you know what? I'll do a little UNLV. 90% bettors can't do math. That's for sure.
And then if 5 out of every 4 people are bad at math.
Mid-September, movie's garbage. I'm saying this since August. I said, because the way I bet, I'm going to have a bad run or just limited plays because of huge faves and stuff like that and run line big faves. And I've had it the last 10 days. I had a good September to start, and then it's faded the last week or so, week and a half. It's, hopefully I got some good ones today. We'll see. But, yeah, baseball. And the good thing is that you have NFL, so you don't have to run, like I say. Oh, there's a noon baseball game. You really want to bet the game? Let's run out and bet the Nationals today or the Braves. You don't have to play it. Every time I come on the show, it's like I listen to a mafia movie. All right. Why is that, free mind? I don't even give out some old school stories. You should look up Raul Rojas Jr. got a UFC contract at 17, face for radio and a voice for closed captions. Who's that? Is that me? You're saying I should? I got a face for closed captions. I definitely, my face is a look. I mean, look, I got the broken nose. Never got it fixed when I was a kid. And not only is that from like playing sports, but also from like getting in fights when I was younger. I took it was a PAL league, and I was like, I think I was 8 playing with the 12-year-olds. I was a bigger kid, and you were just lined up in positions, and somebody moved out of the way, and I took a line drive like off my face, and my buddy Mike, he was on the team with me. His mom, my mom were in the little bleachers there. My mom had my brother, and she like fell over. Mike's mom caught my brother Pat. My mom fell down. Just blood everywhere on my white PAL shirt. Obviously, never corrected the nose. And then I took a bat, probably in high school. I was on the on-deck circle. Somebody put their bat over his shoulder, squished it, and blood all over my jersey. I still played. I didn't care. I'm a tough guy. 15. What am I going to do? You hit me with a bat. I was still playing. I didn't care. Any good stock tips I could parlay with the Dodgers run line tonight? Blue Oyster loves Endicott Steel. Blue Horseshoe. Blue Oyster. Blue Oyster's a different movie. That Blue Oyster bar was Police Academy. Betting sports made me a math whiz. It's it'll help you out a little bit. You got to learn the numbers a little bit. What is the Pats on a Maple Leaf jersey? What is that thing? That little.
Not a clue. I don't know. I don't follow it though.
Is it? Is he make a joke like it's the marijuana leaf as opposed to the maple leaf or syrup? Mets, Cubs over, Rangers over today. That's it. That's the show. Not much to talk about. It's the calm before the storm. NFL, college football tomorrow, football Friday. Big college weekend of football, NFL. Tim, what are you looking at for Circa? Got anything circled for this week?
Oh boy.
It's another
I'm
tough
not-
week. Even next week. Did you look at next week's lines?
No, not yet. I was looking. We were looking at the Colts. I know that's probably not a pretty pick. I know we were looking at the commies.
Here's the thing: if you're going to go Colts and the commie, you have to go ugly dog. You can't pick and choose the dogs. It's like the one thing, like I did it last week. It's like, oh boy.
I want to go Niners. Nick does not, so that one's not. I want to go Giants on Monday night. We always seem to have a Monday night one, but I don't care. I don't know the Seahawks. I don't know. It's if I have to go ugly dogs, then probably look toward. Except for I don't want to do Miami. Because I could see Buffalo coming in and just rolling them. I do like the Lions. I like the Lions.
I'm good.
I mean, Lions outright. So we can take that dog.
I know Baltimore is going to have extra rest for Buffalo. I will still take Buffalo against
100%
in Baltimore against that secondary.
Yeah,
I'll lay 3.5. I don't care.
That's fair. I was looking at the Jets, except for Nick likes Cincinnati by double digits or whatever. So it's just like, okay, well, that sucks.
Okay.
I don't know. We have to agree with Nick, so I have to agree.
It's a week. You either got to go all. It's either all dogs or all faves. You're gonna mix and match. You'll be like 2-3. It'll be a 2-3 week.
Yeah, we got to try to right the ship. We went 1-4 last week. Green Bay was our only winner. We're 3-7. We need a 5-0 just to get back to above 500.
Philly just moved to 7 at the Circa. Yeesh.
Well, we'll see what we get for lines on that one.
Says milk on the temp. I don't know. Where's Red Reddington? Can we get Terry on the line? Where's Terry?
Where's Nick?
Where's what's her name? Who's the girl again who comes in here from Canada? We got Miss Tanika and Christy, right? Crystal.
Yeah.
Police Academy. Yeah, it was a classic. Definitely probably a little too racist for nowadays. We'll get on here. Funny though. Funny. Corenzo. What do you say? Lions money line. Oy. Vikings. I'm taking the Vikings in the contest. Colts, Commies, Texans, Steelers, Vikes. Ugly, in the Vikes. Right after that loss. Hidden Gems. Yeah, me and Craig. That'll be this afternoon, Antoine. Hidden Gems. It's back. It's back. Like, I remember we were doing it, people like, you should do a Hidden Gems basketball. Because, I love the college hoops and all these smaller stuff. But you couldn't do college basketball Hidden Gems. One, it had to be at like 5 o'clock that same day, In a contest picking against NFL spreads, all games, 21-11 so far. That's a good little number. That's pretty good, 21-11. I'm 7-3 in the Hilton Circa, rather. See how we do. I was looking. I'm like, what are we going to go with today? The Giant line is down to 1. I got the Cowboys at 4.5 on the site. It's 1 now? What did I miss? Who's out? Cowboys money line who's coming? Is Troy Aikman quarterbacking? Is it 20? Is it 1996? How is this line -1? When did it move? Holy cow! Holy cow! Well, we'll see what happens because I've had good numbers and I've lost. So eventually they're going to start coming back the right way for me. Set up for enough. You take the Giants. I might have to take the Giants at -1 here. Giants best run stoppers out. Is that what it is? Giants all day. I'm not a Giant fan, but I don't think Dallas is good this year. Dallas got some big problems. Total's down to 39. I think the NFL scoring is way down. It's like 41, 42 points a game right now. Rush is available as stack at this point. I agree. The problem with the Cowboys, you have the offensive line is the problem. Huge loss for the Giant guy being out. Oh, I don't know. I got the so again, like last week, like the first week, I can't even put out NFL packages because my lines they totally move. They totally move. I'm going to put out Dallas. Someone go in and buy the package. Oh, you got Dallas. It's their favor now. What is this stuff? And then I get the email from Craig. You can't put out lines like this. Well, that's what happens when I bet on Sunday, and the game's 7 days away. That's a loss. Dallas plus 4.5 is a loser. Listen. Parsons is fabulous. I think you can still get him as a player of the year at a 4-1 clip. I think is probably worth a shot for defensive player of the year. Excuse my language. It's all right. It's all right. Yeah, interesting. So we'll run down the NFL real fast here. So we have Pitt, Cleveland. Again, this was 5.5. Where's the? I can't even get my lines because I have a bunch of baseball cards on them. Can't move them. I think it was 5.5. It's come down. Baltimore, New England. I might take Baltimore here. Believe it or not. Not sold on New England. Not doing it. Not doing it. They could easily be. They're 1-1. They could be 0-2 or 2-0. Baltimore, I think, is the better team here. Buffalo in a route. I got Buffalo at 4.5 already. It's up to 5.5. Cincy Jets. I would have liked to get that 6.5 early. It's come down. Probably still take the Jets. Saints, Carolina. I like the Panthers plus the 3 now in that game. So I'll lean to Carolina. Detroit, Minnesota. It's at 6. I'm glad I didn't take that 7.5. I will take the 6 though with Minnesota. KC. I got a KC at a 3. I got KC. I'm going to put that out as my game of the year. KC minus 3. But now it's 6.5. Can't even put it out on the site. Sorry. That's why you buy a weekly pass ahead of time, folks. So you get a 3 on a Sunday. Vegas, Tennessee. This was a Tennessee 2. It was a pick 'em. Raiders favored by 2. Both these teams got some problems here. Somebody's going to be 0-3, and you're in trouble. You're in trouble. And for Tennessee, they go 0-3 here. I think you'll be looking at people calling for a quarterback change and a head coaching change. Vegas goes 0-3.
They can go 0-3 and they could still be in contention for the division. So,
yeah, I mean that's the only thing they got going for them. Vegas though at 0-3. There'll be some questions for sure. Philly. This line is a 7 now, 6.5. Holy cow. Yeesh. Bears and Texans. I got the Texans, Jags, and LA. I wish I would have took that 9.5 on Sunday opening lines. I did not when we did look at lines. I should have. It's a touchdown now. Green Bay, Tampa. I got Green Bay here. Again, here was one. It was 47.5 on look at lines, and I just shut the show down. I don't do anything, and now it's 41.5, 42. Terrible. We like the Falcons over Seattle. Seattle is a bad team. Rams, 3.5. I got a bad number on the Rams. I got a 4.5. I'm not buying Arizona. No, thank you. San Fran, Denver. Terrible number at Denver at -3. That's why I thought Lance was playing, which is why we took Seattle in week 2. And I got Dallas at a 4.5 spot there. So good news is my 46 under Denver looks good because it's down to a 44. No, wow, I'm not taking the Giants. KC at 6.5 is still money below 7. Here we go. We get into that range and you think, well, they just got to win by 7. I just don't like laying that kind of number on the road, especially a Colts team that's really going to be a desperate bunch. A desperate bunch of maniacs. When's the coach going to start taking some responsibility here with the squad? You know? And that's why taking early is one thing. And I like coming in, take game early. Like the Cincinnati game, we grabbed it. Maybe he's hurt. We don't know what it is. Let's take the plus points. And even before we got hurt, we're doing a show. We're like, definitely under with these offenses. Dallas offense bad, defense is good. I took Dallas in the contest at +7. Thinking, all right, I got a middle here. I did end up middling personal stuff. This Giant game, 4.5 down to 1. Dallas will be a favorite probably by game time here. And then what? I don't know. I think the 4.5 is a good number. Do I want Dallas as a favorite? No. I might take the Giants if I get the Giants +1 in the contest. See what the line comes out tomorrow for these contests. What's today? Today's Wednesday. I'm thinking it's Thursday already. Not playing the Falcons Seattle. If it was in Atlanta, yeah. We see Atlanta. They don't quit. I'll grab some Atlanta there. Plus, if I get a 3, it's 2.5 now. It's not, not loving a 2.5. I need that extra cushion there. Dallas still covers. I think so. I still think so. All right. Well, listen. Quiet day here. We're gonna wrap it up. The freeze is coming anyway. Corey Jones though comes in. Yeah. Big line. I don't like that. I got an Eagles -4. So we got Bills 4.5, Chiefs -3, Eagles -4, Texans +3, Packers +2.5, Rams 4.5, Broncos 2.5, under 46, 4.5 at Dallas. That's on one site. And on the other site, what is my numbers here on these games for the old Cowboys and Giants? So again, Philly -4. Nice number there. Now it's 7. Green Bay 2.5. I got a Jacksonville 9 on one site. I thought I didn't get it. I did get it here. Jacks +9. Who knew? Houston +3. KC -3. Under the 46. Denver -3. Buffalo and the Rams both -4.5. So it is what it is. It is. Well, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens here. You never know. Never know. They got to play the games. Gio, what do you say here? Let's see. Houston under, yes. Baltimore 3, Bills, Rams. I like them all. I like them. I might still come in on the Ravens. Bills, Eagles, Lions, some on money line. Some on the money line. It's, once the lines start getting a little bigger, I just don't like. I shouldn't say I don't like it. At least the line is moving midweek, which is more sharper money coming in. The average person isn't betting NFL on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday of the upcoming week. So I like it a little when it works in my favor. The Lions, I don't like. Listen, you want to take the Lions at 7.5? One thing. 6. I like Minnesota. Good site for odds. Well, free odds. You go to any site for free odds. It's a free site now. Go to Spank Odds. It's awesome. It's better than Dom Best. Ricketts, where you been, fella? Ignoring me. I see you. I see you in the other channels. I pop in. I might not say nothing, Ricketts. I see you there, though. Dave, a little late today. Mets, I bet I'm with you. Braves and the Yankee run line. So the Brave game we talked about earlier. I get it.
And it's already started, and it's 1-0 Braves.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure he's Dave's comes in. He does a run line, so I'm sure he's got that. The Yankees run line. I don't like Sevy off the IL. Green Bay's 1.5 now. Philly 6. Falcons money line. Niners. Yeah, Garoppolo's back. I don't know. Russ has success versus the Niners, and now it's not one game. Now we got 2 crappy games from the coach. So will Russ just say, whatever, you big moron, I'm going to do whatever I want out here, which I thought they do last week against Tennessee. They're not Tennessee. That's what happens when the Houston Oilers move to Tennessee and become the Titans. And now I see Houston, I think of Tennessee. Davis Mills impressed me, was not bad. The defense is solid for Houston, but I still thought Denver would kind of take care of business there. And the Niners, the locker room loves Garoppolo. Took him to a Super Bowl. Should have took him to a second one. Should have won a Super Bowl. Coach cost him Super Bowl. Just like this coach here for Denver just cost him regular season games. So that's to work in the morning show now more than ever. Hire 2 new people. Hopefully I can tune in more often. I miss watching the show. Well, listen, you got the replays. You see how it is. You can always watch the replay. Twinkies, Twins. How about the Minnesota Twins or the Mariners? Yeah, I kind of like neither of these, believe it or not. Especially after Seattle let me down yesterday. Like, what's happening here? They're hitting a little rut. And I like Lynch for KC. Big moron. Who's that? Talking about me again?
There's the freeze. I was waiting for it. I was sitting there ready for it. Braves did not cover the run line yesterday. No, and me and Nick had the Nationals plus runs yesterday on the site, so that worked out nicely. Hopefully the Nationals can win today. Anyways, real quick, I saw ESPN notification. So Robert Solver has announced that he's going to be getting the process to sell the Phoenix Sun and the Phoenix Mercury. So they're looking for new owners in Phoenix. I thought that was a little bit interesting. Anyways, is this the week Mahomes doesn't cover? I think this could be a week that the Colts win outright, but that's just me. Mills is the best quarterback in that draft class. Whatever you say. And Higgs is out. We'll be out for today, too. We'll be back tomorrow. Some football. We got college football tomorrow. You get NFL tomorrow. So lots of good stuff. We'll see you guys then. Higgs is on the Mets, the over in the Cubs, and the over in the Texas Rangers game. See you guys.